Boo, boo, boo. No, not the Cali effect. I was trying to hit my own. Why? Oh my god, I am so sick and tired of this mouse. I really am. Holy crap. Hey there, how we doing? For the first time, the first one here. Yeah, you actually beat Kyle. Kyle's usually the first one here. Oh. Kyle about to put up, pull up. Also, it's been, yeah, it has. Okay. So, how much did I advance? All right, to give you an idea what we've gone through. Where's my Where is my? Dang, dude! Didn't even wait for us. Okay, so there's definitely have to be something with like the playback because this is way too dark. Like even in my playback, this is really, really dark. I'll fix that. I'll try to fix that next stream. Where is my?
Who are sworn to protect it.
Where's my Google Docs?
Those who desire its power for evil. The Decepticons.
Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm pulling it up. Yeah, cause see, this is supposed to be a lot lighter.
For centuries it has remained hidden, but now the safeguarding of the Allspark has brought us here.
Let me see. I think it actually might be the flippin'
This world will not be ready
converter that I'm using.
Our warriors, but we have come. Our fates and the future of this
No,
world.
it still doesn't really make a difference. God, but is this game really just that dark? I'll find out here in a sec. Okay, so where is Streamlabs? So, over the past couple of months, we actually have gotten through Transformers Armada finally. We've gone through Transformers Armada finally. Then through Cybertron Adventures, Dark Moon, Stealth Mode, you know, Revenge of all the Wii games we got done, right? The Wii U we got done, and yeah, we're on our way. If you don't want to include the NES Famicom games because those were never released here in the US, nor the Commodore games, because people barely remember those, we only got 3 more games left. Until we're done. And, so, we were supposed... You're low-key not counting on it? Counting on what?
Our world, our once proud race, was torn apart by war. 2 factions rose and fought for that which gave us life, the Allspark.
Counting on those games, that aren't in the US, you think they are available in, like, Europe, like Germany? So, like, the Japanese only games were a PS2 game, and I know the Commodore and the Commodore games were available in Europe, but like I'm not sure if because weirdly enough, sometimes when it releases in Japan, it will release in Europe, but it won't touch the States. The Beast Wars games got released in Germany. The what was it? These games got released in Germany. What else got released in Germany? But like the PS2 game that we were supposed to start today, I think it, like weirdly enough that was only released in Japan, but it's like fully English. Like most of the menus are in English, most of the almost all the dialogue's in English with Japanese subtitles. Oh, air.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Where's Kyle? I am not sure. Also, it's kind of weird that everybody's names changed in chat. Oh, I got contact glasses. These things are smudged. It's a YouTube setting? They must have recently changed that.
Our world, our once proud race, was torn apart by war. Two factions rose and fought for that which gave us life, the Allspark. We, the Autobots, who are sworn to protect it, and those who desire its power for evil, the Decepticons. For centuries, it has remained
oh, you can change it in studio? Okay, hold on, let me see if I can.
The safeguarding of the Allspark has brought us here.
Reactions, timestamps, moderation, sensitivity.
This world will not be ready for our war.
Community moderation?
Our warriors.
Settings.
But we have come. Our fates and
Block
the future
words,
of this
viewer
world
posts.
shall be decided here.
Comments on moderation basic. Basic minimum subscription day 1 day. Block words. People we have. People. Oh, I forgot we actually have banned people. We actually have a few banned people. Huh. Yeah, we had a couple of bad actors.
One shall stand, one shall fall. torn apart by war. Two factions rose and fought for that which gave us life, the Allspark. We, the Autobots, who are sworn to protect it, and those who desire its power for evil. The Decepticons.
There you go. Kyle! There he is.
For centuries, it has remained hidden.
Okay, so since there's some actual people here, let's give an actual update. So
Brought us here.
I tried setting up the Transformers Call to the Future, the G1 PS2 game, right? I have the discs to make it play, only to find out.
And the future of this world shall be decided here.
Only to find out I need one of these. Because what this does is that it keeps all the sensors all tabbed down for my PS2, but it opens up so I can manually swap out the discs. I don't have this on my PS2. Like, I've seen this on a bunch of other PS2s back in the day, but I never knew what this was for. I thought this was just stupid. But now I understand it's to play imported games. Like, oh, okay. So, yeah, they're actually not that expensive. Yeah, that's $10 for free shipping. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be ordering one of these, and when they come in, and after I get done modding my PS2, we will, that's cheap though, it is. The Japanese exclusive, yeah. Like, I have it. I have the physical disc. I have the DVDs to use to swap that out. But my PS2 needs to be physically modded for it. Also, chat, I do have a composite adapter, and I'm going to try, and when I get home tonight from work, I'm going to try that to see if it brightens up the gameplay, because, like, it seems like every single game that we've been playing seems darker. Like, is it really supposed to be this dark? Is Tanky Tantan? I think so. Cause look at how dark this is, dude. Is it Tay-Tay? They were saying earlier about how it's a YouTube setting that we would have to go back and change, but I will do that on my but I'll do that on my own time.
Bumblebee, this is Prime. Our connection to the Allspark.
I mean, upside downside is that we have to get footage for we have to get the PS2 footage for the video anyways, so
Decepticons, find a form. Stop the Decepticons before they find the connection to the Allspark. Stop that at all costs. Bumblebee, head for the meteor landing site. No other Autobots should be on Earth right now, which means the Decepticons might have picked up your trail.
it works out anyway, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's like the same control scheme as it was the it's the same control scheme as the Xbox. And chat, yeah, like for a 2007 PS2 game, this still looks pretty good. I'm trying to imagine what it would look like on an old CRT TV. Just proves how bad my head's been lately. I rate Suburbs as Scrubs for some
Head for
reason.
the meteor landing site. No other
dude, I've had scrubs on the brain as well because of they just announced a revival TV show. Oh no, they correction, not announced it. People they're amping it up because it's getting ready to premiere. Because what is it? Because it premieres on February 25th of this year, and they're already done. They're already done like filming the first like half of the season. Yeah, it still performs very well. Like, dude, like it still performs very well. It runs smooth. No. So it's triangle in this one.
Bumblebee, head for the meteor landing site.
Nah.
No other Autobots should be on Earth right now.
We need Coobs.
The Decepticons might have picked up your trail.
We actually got like a bunch of PS2 improvements coming in because like I'm really feeling the grinding on my thumbsticks. I need to order some more. Currently in a hotel due to a home situation. I'm really hoping they have started work. Uh-oh, is the house needing like construction and stuff like that? Nah, come here. Nah. Yeet. Hey. The leak we've been dealing with has been the council say over our flight is unsafe to live in. Yo, what the hell? And yeah, it's so close to Christmas. Yeah, what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, wait, can we do our things already? Oof. Oh, I forgot X is to accelerate. Nah.
Meteor landing site. No other Autobots.
Oh, I can't jump. Oh, that's right. I can't jump when I'm.
Which means the Decepticons might have picked up
Hey,
the
matter.
trail.
So wing. I don't care about you. I don't care about. Yeet. Bus driver's like, oh shit. Okay, we need something light. We need something light. We need something light. Give me. It's really cool. When he picks up a wheel, he'll start like that. He'll start just like. Okay, so we got aim up, right? And yeet. It's going. It's going. It can go all the way. So I'm hoping that they have started repairs today. Otherwise, we're going to have problems with them. Dude, yeah, I really hope everything goes smoothly for that, dude.
No other Autobots should be on Earth right now, which means the Decepticons might have picked up your trail.
Dang it! I slowed down just a little bit. I say nay nay. Is it this one that's like the straightaway? Yeah. No, and I ran out of nitro just as I could keep it going too. Just want to ask if you might do another Doom game soon. I remember you mentioned you want to. Yes, we will do another Doom game soon. I just gotta buy them. That was the downside about that was the one big downside about canceling my Game Pass is I physically don't have any other Doom game. But trust me, I've been looking at them. They're cheap. I think Doom 1 we can get for like around 15 bucks. Doom Eternal we can get around 20. I do have Doom 1 and I do have Doom 2. I do have the Xbox 360 versions of those. So we can start playing those on Thursdays. Oh my god, chat. Okay. So like I know I keep saying this, but like I can really feel it in the controller now. Like just how much the thumbstick is grinding. I gotta take care of a bug here in a second. Yeah, let me go take care of a bug. And I do say the 2016 for first on the timeline order, so that's the next one before. Hey, you know what? If anything, we're playing in a chronological order, so that could be a bonus. Okay, what was up? And I just got reminded I need to check my schedule super fast. Also, canonically, it does make sense why the you go from being that powered to that underpowered in Doom 2016 because you were put to sleep. Okay, so I don't work till 4:45 today. Okay, so we can keep on going until our usual 3 o'clock. We need to jump, don't we? Yeet. Didn't we use this as the jump last time? I think we did. We gotta make some room. No!
No other Autobots should be on Earth right now, which means the Decepticons might have picked up your trail.
Yeah, there we go. Now we just need slide, right? Was it slide and heroic is the only one that we're missing? Not the lamppost stopping us. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I mean, he uppercutted while transforming. That's alright. Like, I'm trying to remember, was it a symbol that's in the in the park, or is it just a school or cool? Or is it like both?
No other Autobot should be on Earth right now.
Yeah, Optimus. We're goofing off. Didn't you finish this game already, or was that the Wii version? So okay, so we played the Wii version, right? And we did finish the Xbox 360 version, and now we're playing the PS2 version for two reasons. A, I need the footage. I need the footage for when I eventually do make the video, so I eventually will need to play it at some point. And two, I found out I have to get a new physical mod for my PS2 to play the Japanese PS2 game. So we got so what we got to do is, let me move this back over, right? Is that we got to order. No, let's exit out of that really fast. So I found out we got to order one of these so we can put this on the PS2, because there's multiple sensors. There's sensors up front and there's two sensors in the back. So basically that keeps all those sensors pressed down while I change out the disc. So I have the discs, and I had a couple of plastic things that I thought were meant for this PS2 version, but nah, I had to go into the Wayback Machine. I kid you not. I had to go into the Wayback Machine and find out what part I was missing, right? And I had to look that up. So now we got to order this. I mean, thankfully it's cheap, you know? So we can order that. And when it comes in, we will start playing the Transformers Call of the Future. Also, watched Predator Badlands on Saturday with my dad and brother. It was great. It was a great film. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I had a couple other friends tell me that they went and saw it, and they really, really liked it. Is it kind of weird? Okay, so is it kind of weird for me to say that this feels real natural on a PS2 controller? But then again, you can just
No other Autobot should be on Earth right now, which means the Decepticons might have picked up your trail.
It was apparently surprised at how good it was. Yeah, apparently that's been the general consensus, is that everybody like went into it thinking it would be just another enjoyable Predator movie, but not actually like legit good. That reminds me, I need to go back and watch some of the past Predator movies. I know my friend who saw it said you don't have to watch the past Predator movies, but I want to catch up. Like, the only Predator movies I've seen have been Predator 1, 2, and Alien vs. Predator 1 and 2. That's it. It's almost like the game was made for the PS2 first. Yeah! I mean, which in essence would make sense, because the movie started development in 2005, and the PS2 was already out. The Xbox 360 wouldn't come out until like November of that year. Like, I actually went deep and found out that the first mention of the Transformers movie being in production was in June of 2005. So, so it makes sense that they would start development of the game on the PS2 first, and then go to like the Wii and the Xbox 360, and just like basically port it over. But like especially like the PS3 and the Xbox versions, right? Just give them texture updates. It's the exact same game though. Like I remember a lot of games from that era, from like the 2006 to 2008 era, were either made for the Wii in mind or the PS2 in mind first, and then ported over with just a more like. It's the exact same game, just with a high-definition package. Like, a high-definition texture package on it. No, I didn't mean to get rid of stuff. What are you? Okay. Morning, Ark. How we doing today? I will say they actually said the predator species name in the film. Yeah, that's like it's like it was blah, 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 blah. Like we know the name of the predator species because of comic books, but it was never said in like an actual film. Your body hate, dude. It doesn't help that today. Like even before I went to bed, I could already feel the temperature drop. Like all day yesterday it was like 60, 70 degrees, right? But like as I was going to bed, I went to go lock the front, our main door, right? Dude, I can feel the cold air coming in, trying to like coming from underneath the door. I hope there's nobody in these buildings. Hi from India. Just randomly saw this on my feed and now I'm joining. Hey, welcome to the channel, dude. We are actually, this is technically our third time playing this game. We initially played the Xbox 360 version, and the Wii version previously, and now we're playing the PS2 version. We are on our project to beat every single Transformers console game, and I need footage, and I actually just need footage for this as well. So we're gonna be playing it for a little bit. You're subscribing. Yo, thank you for subscribing, dude. Also, if you go back and look at the channel, we played a bunch of the other Transformers games as well. We played War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron already. We've played all the movie games already. And I made sure they're all in playlists, too. What? Oh, to lock on. Oh, to lock on? Oh, okay. Good stuff. Oh, Chip chases. Oh! Okay, I'm actually looking at my like the actual feed, not my display monitor. I mean, it looks fine. Heard you. Trying to get all the cues. Goobs! What is... Not gonna lie, I want a pirate-themed Kamen Rider? Dude. I'd be down for that. What hit me? What randomly hit me? What? Come on. I know. Okay. Alright, chat, here's your question of the day. Who is your favorite non-main Transformer? Like someone who doesn't usually get a lot of spotlight. So we can't say stuff like Starscream, Optimus, Bumblebee. Like, what Transformers character do you wish that is normally like in the background that we get more spotlight on? Maybe they get more attention in the comics, but we would like to see more in the shows. Or they had that one episode in the show, and that was it. They didn't get anything past that. And they were forced into a background character role for the rest of the series. They got the chopper. Not sure about favorite, but I think Sharkcons were kind of cute and funny looking. Smolder and Copter from Cyber Missions episode Revenge of the Fallen, and any of the episodes of Decepticons from RID. Yeah, was AFK for a bit. No worries. Prowl. He maybe had one or two major Planet G1 and it didn't work. Plus, IDW was just cold. Bro, look at, they're destroying a whole apartment buildings. I know we keep saying this every single time, but it still just amazes me that they rather blow up these buildings to try to get to me Bro! Bro! Dude! Or Drift. Drift definitely needs a lot more love. He was featured in Age of Extinction, but even then that was like, he was there. He said some lines and he fought, but he was never yeah, but like, yeah, that's definitely a good answer. Cool. It makes you wonder, out of everybody who played this, like when they were growing up as a kid, would just play this level over and over again. They wouldn't play any of the story, they would just basically just goof off in the opening mission. Because I know a lot of people basically do the same thing for GTA. Like they'll just open up the game just to goof off. They'll never play the story. Weird. It gave me a notification that someone messaged, but nothing popped up. Oh, I need to reload the map. That whole building's popped. I can't climb it. I honestly want a new IDW trip. How we doing? I think that's Zeta. I also want a new IDW drip toy. He's not going well. Yeah, I gotta definitely try to find that setting that gets rid of the actual usernames. That's kind of like GTA, but with robots. Oh, now they get tanks. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We're getting... Okay, now we're just goofing off and having fun. Come on, mister. There we go. Oh no. No! Why am I looking at Bumblebee's butt? Am I stuck? Yes, I was. I was stuck. Bumblebum. Look at his little bumblebum. Zoom. Grocery. Do you really think they have groceries at the mall? The bad part is I can actually answer that because we went to a mall in Dallas, right? They gutted out one of the old like Sears or Dillard's, one of those, right? One of the Keith Targets, and they took both floors and they made it an Asian market. So like the top floor was like a little mini shopping center full of like little shops and everything, and the bottom floor was an actual like grocery center, like like grocery store. I just want my cubes. Did you hear about 666? In what context, Zeta? Oh god, look at how fuzzy that is on this version. What did Bobby Bolivia do to you? Why are you wrecking his place? I literally just walked through it and you're missing. That's right, there's some in the junkyard. Bay Demolition. Bayhem. Go. Please don't explode. Please go make that explode. It's a devil's number. Yeah, pretty much everybody knows that. And some people will like twist it and say no, it's 999, and they'll try to find other they'll find a really try to find weird ways to connect it. Like, would you believe a lot of people thought that 1999 was supposed to be the year of the devil because it was supposed to it's not 999, it's 666 upside down. Like, bro, that's some reach right there, dude. Can we start a chain reaction? Yeah! Whee! Okay, bye Zeta. Have a good day. Boom. Making our way downtown, driving fast, causing mayhem, and then some. Da 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 da. Move! I gotta find Coobs! Coobs! Coobs. What? He supposedly banned GTA 6 in the US? The dude's been hating on video games for a hot minute, so I don't doubt it. He came out and infamously said he doesn't like the idea of banning. He doesn't like the idea of violent video games, but he will let his son play them to show them how bad they are. I was like, dude, how hypocritical is that? How bad is that to say like, yeah, that is like the most rich kid thing I've ever heard of. Yeah, you guys can't have it, but my son can. Like, ow. No, that man is so petty. I definitely would not. I wouldn't put it past him, one bit. Also, because he probably would even float around the idea because it just gives him attention. And he's one of those people where if you stop paying attention to him for a day, it's either because he's actually sick and he's in the hospital and he doesn't want the attention for once, or B, it's been more than a day, and he needs attention. You got one drawback to this game is that you can't bring the water level down. Oh no, you can. It's so strange. Like you can't hide and let the cops lose interest in you. The only way you can really bring the water level down is to basically reset the game. So chat, when I get bored, I start doing random things. So I got really bored. Yeah, that's the only way you can't hide. You can't just say, yeah, I'm done and I'll leave me alone, because they'll just wait for you to come back out again unless you hide in like vehicle mode. Yeah. Basically, unless you start role-playing as an actual car. And like hide in the underground, there's no way to take that one level back. And you know the worst part is there's no visual indication, but even then I'm not sure how far away you drop that one. No, there isn't. You have to basically reload the game. Because the way it's set up and the way you kind of have to roleplay it is you have to play the robot in disguise and you cannot be seen. You have to kind of sneak around and not draw attention to yourself. So you have to avoid fights. You have to make sure you're in vehicle mode all the time. Because, I mean, to be fair, you're a giant walking robot. People are going to notice. And once people notice you, they're going to call that stuff in. Goated game. Yeah, this game's actually really fun. I have the DS version. Oh my god, it's cursed as hell. Oh, one of the first video games I've ever played? Dude. To be fair, this was actually one of the first Wii games I ever played. That was either Halo 2 or Saints Row for me. Oh no. If we want to go back. One of the very first games I remember playing as a kid was it's a tie for either Legend of Zelda or Super Mario Brothers. But I was so young, I can't remember what I played first. All I remember is I remember playing them around the exact same time. Oh, how... missing 3 more symbols, and we're missing 18 more cubes. One of the very first handheld games I ever played was actually Tetris. Because my parents got me a Game Boy for the explicit reason to keep me quiet during long car rides, because we took a lot of trips back in the 90s. You better believe they were happy and sad. They were happy and scared at the same time when I found a single game I could scrap hours into to keep me quiet during car rides. But that game ended up being Pokemon, leading to a lifelong obsession. He'll grow out of it. He'll be fine. It's been 30 years, and that grown out phase is not yet. We're at it. I'll take. I prefer Saints Row to GTA. GTA was what changed my mind. Then the reboot happened for Saints Row. What the fuck happened? Because the people who made the new Saints Row thought it was getting too goofy, and they thought it was too goofy, and they wanted to fix it essentially. But see, that's why I wanted to play Saints Row more than GTA, because I like the goofiness. It's my hot take for Grand Theft Auto is that Grand Theft Auto is the most video game of video games. Where, what do you do? I actually like the Saints Row. Yeah, dude, I like the weapons. The flippin' DJ gun, where when you start not only just to shoot dubstep at people, right? But everybody around you starts dancing, and the cars start bouncing like they're on hydraulics. They have a Men in Black, what was it, the little minigun from Men in Black? They had those. They had a UFO. I mean, come on, give me the goofy stuff. I can only play so much surrealism. I can only play so much surrealism of I robbed a bank, I took a car. You know, I can only do so much before it's just the same. Mine was the Merca Bank. Merca! We're still missing. I'm trying to remember where the other symbols are at. I know one was on top of the mall. Was the other one actually in the park? I want to say it was in the park, like it's like tucked next to the trees, so it's kind of hard to see sometimes. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's a health packet. Oh, chat, let's. Oh, wait. Let's do that. Let's God bless it, they're getting super aggressive now. Holy crap. Guys, stop it. Oh, I was to say, it's not that serious, but I'm over here causing a wreck. The Decepticon's DS version has an amazing story and voice cast, like Keith David as Barricade as Pete. Yes. First and foremost, like we also have to take in consideration that voice acting or any kind of voice lines in a DS game was rare, even for 2007. So for both versions to have different casts and for the whole game to be fully voiced was amazing. Because the DS at the time was either you had to deal with a lot of text boxes, or you get the occasional really cool sound effect, not actual voices. Keith David needs to come back and voice more Transformers. That's what we need to see. We need to see more deep data from Transformers. Gotta make a loop around town. Have you seen all the backlash from Mr. Beast? Has been received. Which version? I've seen backlash from Mr. Beast of his poor quality of his restaurants before they all got shut down. I saw the backlash of his chocolate. I've seen the backlash of him teaming up with Logan Paul for the festivals. Which, mind you, are like a lot of these people when they make these like you gotta like. When it comes to like Prime and like festivals and all that, they all go through hype, and when the hype dies down, it's just, oh, at the end of the day, you were just selling a very okay product with just good marketing behind it. The Lunchly stuff? Yo, what's happening with Lunchly now? Like, I was there when like really into the story of when the first wave of the product launched, when the first wave of the product launched with mold in it, right? Okay, I have seen the Jacksepticeye stuff where he was like, yeah, you can use my AI tools to make thumbnails, and he threw both Jacksepticeye's logo and iShowSpeed's logo in there without their consent. Oh, which one's been shut down? Like, Lunchly has been shut down? Bo? Yo, Forte. Okay, Forte. Is not okay at all to work with both. I think. Which one is Mr. Beast's? So Lunchly is was a collab effort between KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast. But I think it was a more Mr. Beast effort because he was the one handling all like the food and everything. And basically Logan Paul and KSI were just there to supply Prime. Which, by the way, I don't know if people notice this, but don't you notice that like this time last year Prime was heavily advertised in a bunch of stores, and now it barely has any shelf space. And yet Logan Paul is trying to keep on advertising it like it's still like the hot stuff to get into. Like, dude, your brand's dead. I see all the limited edition flavors stocking up at Dollar General. It's like, your stuff, it doesn't sell anymore, dude. Just pack it in. The AI is not okay, not at all, in my opinion. No, AI is not fine. The only way I will defend AI is if you're animating something that you drawn yourself and you cannot animate it. That is it. If you're animating stuff that you yourself have drawn and you're using AI to make it animated, then fine. I can be somewhat okay with that. But stuff like the Ninja Kids Power Rangers TV show, where like almost all of that trailer was almost all AI. Like, come on. Like, even the flippin' kid in certain shots was AI generated. I will repeat what I said. Prime had nothing but hype behind it. At best, it was an okay drink. There's a reason why it's disappearing from shelves at a rapid pace. Not because of the controversies behind it, no, because it was just, like I said, at best, okay. Like I took a sip of like 2 prime drinks. I was like, if you give me this, I'll drink it, but I'll never buy it on my own. Is that apartment building still destroyed? Can I go climb it again? Chat, we still haven't even started the first mission yet. I still gotta find those other symbols. I can't remember where they're at. Not gonna lie, it made me sick both times. The only reason why I had it again was because it was a sale. It was on sale for 70p. Bruh, 70 pence. Oh, there's one. Oh, but the building's destroyed! No! Oh, I can't climb it. Bro, when you... Be right back. I'll Lucky! Ben. Forte getting pizza? Bruh. Bro, is that sad? Dude, that tells you something. That really does tell you something. When your product, even on clearance, no one wants to buy. Because that shows you, that just shows you, yeah, you just made a bad product where even... when it's on clearance, it's in dollar stores because it's overstocking shelves. No one wants it anymore because they bought into that initial hype. Bear in mind, it was 14 pounds. Dude. I remember seeing videos from Europe, from the UK, where kids were hounding drink shops for it, and certain drink shops were refusing to carry it because of the artificial scarcity of it. Okay, so we found one of the logos, right? Oh, no. Yeah, I got the first one was like $2.50 when you got the first one. It looks like I got the majority of the cubes. It looks like the only ones I'm missing are like probably the ones like tucked in the neighborhoods. And that one random one right there that I keep forgetting. Oh. Dang it, the cops found me again. No, that is the destroyed building. It just reloaded. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we got 2 things we can't reach because the buildings are destroyed. Get a monster or Rubicon raw energy. Far better flavored, and it's actually managed for its ingredients. Oh, that's another thing I heard about Prime, is that they're being sued because they were lying about about how much they were putting in their drink. Like they were instead of them putting like it was supposed to be 200 milligrams of caffeine, they were putting like something like 250, and even some saying 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. Like it's fine if you're a couple milligrams off, but dude, that's by a lot. And then I already heard Logan Paul was trying. Of course, he'll try to defend it. But it's like, dude, like it's one thing if it's a little bit off. It'd be one thing if it was a little bit off, like if it was like 250 and 210, right? But no, like when you have actual food certifiers saying like, no, you almost have like a third more than what you're advertising. Pack it in, dude. You have to do that shit on purpose. Oh, the Paul brothers are the worst people. One of them literally wants to be a boxer just so he can fight legally, because the dude was notorious for having anger issues. And then Logan, you can definitely tell how much of a dirtbag he is in real life, because thanks to him being a WWE superstar, that's the official title. I'm not calling him a wrestler. He's able to go full mask off and really show just kind of what of a garbage person he is. I've seen a bunch of people saying, like, yeah, he's such a good actor. No. You have to remember, sometimes people are just like that naturally. You're basically, Logan Paul was told you could go full mask off, and he did. Logan and Jake shouldn't have been allowed to make content anymore. One of them literally refused to fight people on his level. Yeah. Jake just wants to punch down. And/or he pays the person off. Like, we already found out that the fight with Mike Tyson, Mike was paid off to throw the fight. Oh, there's a literal, yeah. Like, Logan Paul is a literal garbage person. He is a dumpster. He is a anthropomorphic, walking, talking dumpster. The dude found out how to make money through controversy and being a genuine bad person, and then oh yeah, I am just a bad person, and he just let it roll. Oh yeah, the Tyson fight was rigged. It was a publicity stunt the whole way through. I don't watch sports, and even I could tell that was rigged. Because, like, all the bets were in favor of Tyson. So, gee, all Logan had to do was convince Tyson to throw the fight and put bets on Tyson through a third party, right? Because we all know that he probably had a friend or someone put a bunch of bets on Tyson, and then just cashed in. Not put bets on Tyson. Put bets on Logan, and of course give Tyson a cut. Because there's so much money being thrown around for that fight. But the problem is the publicity and the money is actually part of the whole boxing scene. So it seemed natural. So it's way too much stuff that bleeds into money laundering, or just trying to pay people off, or just trying to make free money. Like, look at what happened to that one basketball player who faked an injury. Because him and his friends had money on him to against the sports betting stuff. Be like, yeah, he's probably gonna like, you know, he faked an injury so he can be out of a couple of games, and oh, look at that. And him and his friends like made like millions of dollars because of he faked an injury and he only limped like for like 5 minutes in a game. The baseball field, bro. You couldn't name it something like, I don't know, like oh no, okay, so with like Spike Memorial Park or something like that. It had to be flipping the baseball field. And not to mention, look at this. This isn't even a proper baseball field in the first place. Oh no, it is. Okay. But still, like, look where it's aiming at. Look where the ball's going to be going. It's going to be going into all these buildings. I even saw someone who studied every single Tyson fight and showed a section where Tyson's boxing instincts kicked in, and he nearly knocked and KO'd Logan in round 1 or 2, but he stopped himself. Yeah! Like, and even in the practice videos, they showed you he was he was like so much stronger than Logan. This dude has knocked people out in the first round before, even at his old age. But you can clearly tell he was holding back. Chat, we might have to reload the map because there's a couple of buildings I can't get on top of because they're destroyed. And they're the tallest buildings, so you're meant to climb on top of those first and then jump down. Wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. Wait, hold up. Video game of the year right here. Video game of the year. It's just floating. It's just floating. You know the bad part is this was supposed to be gas prices in 2007 California, right? And look at this. It's now 220, 220. That's gas prices now, 20 years later. Can we get gas prices like from the 90s where at one point they dropped down to $1 a gallon? Okay, we actually have to we gotta find these other logos. Where are the other logos at? Chat, I can't remember where the other logos are at. And I can't remember if I'm getting them crossed with the other chapters, too. Because I knew there was one on top of the mall. There was one on top of the building. Was there one on top of the school in this chapter? Or did we get it? Oh, cool. I see another cool. Cool. Not as jank as the Rise of the Dark Spark for Xbox. Nah! So, okay, so... Okay, now we gotta find four... Oh, there's another one. Okay. OG's Game Jank, yeah. There's one at the power plant. Yeah. Okay, so there's one at the power plant, one at the school, one at the mall, one on top of the roof, and I can't remember where the last one's at. Can we get justice for a hound? He was robbed of main character in World War 1 for by Bumblebee. He was gonna be Spike's guardian instead of B. Oh, that's right, because they were hanging out a lot in the first episode, weren't they? Chat, I think it's time for the book. No! I put the book up. I rearranged some of I rearranged some of my room. So all the strategy guides I just had piled up next to the video game collection are now in the closet. So I have to get into the closet. No, I gotta Google it. Hold on. Xbox Achievements has to double check I'm a flippin' bot now? The mall on the roof. Oh! Sam's house behind the billboard on the roof of the building closest to Sam's house. Also, while I'm glad it stuck around, honestly, I wish we get some more Prime's Action G1. Same. Also, yeah, like there's Rise of the Darkspark jank, and then there's just like old school like there's jank, and then there's like this level of jank where it's just like things ragdoll, have overly complicated, not okay, like over exaggerated explosions, stuff like that. Because I said it was in the back of Bobby Bolivia's. Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so that means the last mark that we need to get, we can only get by reloading the map. Okay, so let's actually go do. And that was an hour and a half of collectathon. Let's actually go do the mission now. The Loctite was BS. Megatron was annoying. Was manageable. Yep.
Decepticon drones. They must be stopped.
Dang, I could have almost got it. I could have made it 5-star. Incoming.
The Decepticon drones.
You know the funny thing is that if someone said that this was one of the first video games they ever played, I actually wouldn't be mad about that. Because like I actually really do like the idea of someone's first video game being kind of like something like a little bit generic like this. Just like something that's a little bit like I say generic in the sense of like it's go here, beat bad guys, go here, beat bad guys, go here, shoot people, and do a couple of challenges. Like that's a good example of like the first game you can play. It's like the same. It's like the same way. Like if people told me like their like if their first game was GTA, I wouldn't be mad at it because it is like just a generic of game. Of, yeah, you can do things, but you don't really do anything fantastical. Lock on, lock on, lock on. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Honestly, I really want a Transformers fighting game, but the story is Shattered Glass, so a mix of evil Autobot. Yeah! I mean, we kind of got one with Transformers, oh god, it was a mobile game that Netflix ended up buying up. Yo, what? No, there wasn't a card in there. I was just gonna say, oh no, Force to Fight. That's what it was. Yeah, like I actually played it for a hot minute on mobile, and it was actually kind of fun. It is currently in possession of a human named Sam Witwicky. We must reach him before the Decepticons. The sad part is I actually still have Force to Fight on my has been removed. Wait, what?
Get to the residence of Sam Witwicky. If he has this artifact, then we need to reach him before the Decepticons do.
Well, that was never a good noise. Megatron's design was so cool. It was. And I loved how it was, they were bringing in designs from all over the fan base. It wasn't just like G1, but like at G1, Movie, Beast Wars, IDW, Combiner Wars. Because it came out during the Prime Trilogy for toys. Whee! Okay, how many cubes do we have left? We only have 4 cubes left, right? We know one's on top of there, because if we get close, it gets... There we go, so it gets destroyed. Oh, we need to go check Sam's house again.
Get to the residence of Sam Witwicky. If he has this
Like, weirdly enough, we do need to go in that, towards that area. Go up the hill. Cause that means we're only missing technically 3. No! 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 Oh! I'm glad it saved. I'm glad we had to manually save. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me?
Our world, our once proud.
Oh, insert a memory card? Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, so what's up with my memory card not really staying... People who make the LEGO games worked on this? Cool. Yo, a LEGO Transformers games would be actually kind of cool. I love the idea of LEGO Transformers games. Same! Same. So, hold on. Let me see something really fast, chat. Let me see something. Let me see. I really want to check something. Uno momento. Oh my god, for real? For real? Okay, chat. The last time we actually sat, oh my god, it still doesn't feel like it's been that long! Chat. We started playing the Transformers, like, the first time we streamed... The first time we streamed Transformers the game, was on January 23rd earlier this year. And we gave the... what is it? We gave the Wii version a shot. How long ago did we give the Wii version a shot? Has it been a minute since we gave the Wii version a shot? I'm trying to click the button. September. September is when we booted up the Wii version, and we only played it for 4 streams. Oh, that's right, because we were waiting on the adapter for Armada. That's right. If we for a remaster of Fallout Cyberpunk, so they kind of sort of did a remaster. They released it on, they quietly released it on the Xbox One and PS4, which it'd still be playable on the PS5 and Xbox Series X today, due to backwards compatibility. The listing is there. They had it up for 11 months before the license expired. And everybody didn't find out about it until after it got delisted because there was like a news article about it. So only like a handful of people were actually able to get it. And it actually looks really good. But it's just that the downside is it was just that rare. We rarely see anybody who actually has that version or uses that version.
Located somewhere within that human settlement. Discover what you can and report back to me. Decepticons.
I like how they just ran this.
Stop the Decepticons.
Just casually call it a settlement.
Stop that at all costs.
The Burbs. Well, okay, so upside downside is that the game got reloaded, which means we can actually go back and...
If he has this artifact, then we need to reach him before the Decepticons do.
Yeah, after playing it on the 360, the Wii, and the PS2, out of all the console versions, I think I'd either be wanting to play it on the like the Wii version. If that's all you had growing up, I can understand why. I honestly hope we see more combiners in the next. Same. Maybe even a Titan. Wait. That one.
Get to the residence of Sam Witwicky. If he has this artifact, then we need to reach him before the Decepticons do.
How far did we get in the Wii version? Didn't we get to, like, the dam? Like, we only played that version to be basically a supplemental in between the PS2 before we got to the PS2 game. I know we played the Wii version of Revenge of the Fallen. We will have to have a special like stream of the Revenge of the Fallen game too, just so we can have footage.
Get to the residence of Sam Witwicky. If he has this artifact, then we need to reach him before the Decepticons do.
I mean, we can definitely play through the ps2 version. So that way, I'm not awkwardly sitting in a weird position. I'm not sitting in an awkward position the whole entire time, and I have to actually sit away from the computer. You know. Okay, what time is it? It is 2:48. We can goof off a little bit more and look for the last remaining cubes, but we definitely need to start wrapping it up. I don't want to start the next mission now. We can definitely do a roundabout of the whole neighborhood. Dude. GTA, mother dude. Remember when the Transformers shop here in the UK released its new type? Yeah! Like, that was kind of cool, but then it kind of threw people off, because, like, they were advertising it like they were going to release a new secret toy. Like, that would have been so cool, but then I was like, oh no, it's just a cross-promotion with a shop. Like, no. I mean, I really do hope it gets a toy, too. Because we actually do need, like, more fortresses or more city builders.
Get to the residence of Sam Witwicky.
Or, like, what was it? Omega Prime is, like, really, he is really cool. For a base for all, like, the mini-bots. You know? This bus is not having a good day. What was the name, actually? I remember, they were looking for. I don't know. Hold on, let's see, what was it? They named him Powerplex. A mysterious colossus descending from the unknown era and planet Powerplex, sometimes known as the Battersea Titan, is, per their epitaph, a Titan who hid away on Earth by adapting the form of none other than London's Battersea Power Station. They're an ancient, silent, genderless being who does not seem to align to either Autobots or Decepticons, but their ability to triple change into a powerful weapon makes them a desirable enemy who can, Oh. Was built in 2 phases. The power station in 1934, the first phase operational. When did it close? Closure. On March 17th, 1975, a station was closed after being operated for 40 years. By this time, a station was co-firing oil and its generation capacity declined. Oh, okay. So basically, it was made in it was awesome in its time, but it couldn't keep up with the demand, so they had to decommission it. Okay. Okay. Move! Out my way! Get out my way, bitch! There's a Lego shop in there as well, and they have a Lego model of the shop. Okay, that's kind of cool.
has this artifact that we need to reach him before the Decepticons do.
Nope. So we got all the cubes along the highway, it seems. Yeah. Oh, I hate the chat. Dude. Oh, we're at this cycle again. We're only missing like we're only missing that handful again. There's that other neighborhood on the other side. Chat, also don't you notice that there's only like a rich and then a richer neighborhood? Like, this is definitely one of those neighborhoods where it's like, not neighborhoods, this is definitely a rich town. Like, the person who's probably making the least amount of money is still, like, making, like, $175,000 a year. Because, I mean, look at these houses, dude. Like, even back in 2007 standards, like, these were still... Okay, hold on. Whoa, look at this garage. With a single path going to the garage. Like, dude, is that supposed to be double doors or is that supposed to be a garage? Does anybody not... Does, like, nobody own garages? Apparently not. Did Sam die in the films? That was never made clear. I think it was like a very throwaway line in The Last Night. And there was a big, be happy if they're not tornado hurricane. I think they confirmed that this was supposed to take place in California because it was supposed to be close to Mission City. Let's see. Hold on. Sam Witwicky. Movie. He was born on either October 10th, 1990 or September 13th, 1991. Yo, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Like, where's my display, right? Because it's the last 5 minutes. We'll just be yapping here for a few minutes, you know? Like we used to do. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this promo shot from the first movie, that's what they used for his profile picture. That's actually not a really bad shot. The Last Night film. Sam's profile picture from his eBay account was included among the memorabilia of the Elder of the Wiccans. But the real mystery is not how Sam died. The real mystery is why they thought it would be a good profile picture. That's because what was it? Because I think that's the only like actual photo. If I remember correctly, if I remember correctly, they used this photo because this one was considered still stock standard, like still like it was considered props for Sam, so they didn't have to give him credit for actually being in the movie because it was considered a prop. Not like if they try to use like a picture like this, you know. Also, like look how young he used to be. Man, that was 2007. Shoot. You can tell they didn't even know what they were doing. Oh no, like I told multiple people multiple times when it comes to the basically The Last Night was literally 4 or 5 scripts just duct taped together. Like they didn't know what they were doing. They had somewhat of an overarching plot, but nothing really cohesive. They were just flying by the seat of the pants because flipping they made Dark of the Moon, and they said, hey, this is gonna be the last one. Made $1 billion. Well, shit. Now we gotta make another one. They made Age of Extinction, hoping it'd lead to a new trilogy. Okay, cool. Then they didn't know what would be the second movie, and they were just like, let's hint towards Unicron. Even though it'd probably have been better to try to even like throw a line in the Age of Extinction if they were going to make this a trilogy. Nope, not even do that. And then that's why they tried to. That's why they tried to make Unicron the big bad of the Beast Wars trilogy. Which that was the smarter play. Show him as being like, hey, yeah, we know, like, we're obviously setting him up for the next couple of movies, right? So I miss this era. Like I think I said it before, but I miss this era of the whole movie era. Like you had comic books, you had comic books, movies, novels, video games. Oh, you had so much media to consume. Okay, so we got a couple of things. We got all the emblems. Honestly, Lockdown should have been a 3-film. Yes. Oh God, yes. Like show him how powerful he is in Age of Extinction. Are we even getting a Transformers movie to follow Rise of the Beasts? I think kind of a yes and no. They have confirmed that they are doing a G.I. Joe crossover movie, which will be which has been confirmed it will be a continuation of Rise of the Beasts. Yeah, and then at the end of the second movie, they realized that he's a herald of Unicron. Yeah, that's why he was always that would also tie into why he was a bounty hunter. He would hide behind the guise of, yeah, I'm a bounty hunter. So I don't really take sides of whoever pays me, but in reality, he doesn't really take sides because he already has a side, the side of Unicron. Okay, chat. It's fine because it saved. Oof. I definitely got to order new thumbsticks because these things are rough. Like later today, I got to do a bunch of ordering. I got to order new pads. I got to order new thumbsticks. I got to order new screws because I found out half the screws are missing from this controller. Oh no, it's only like two. Only 2 screws are missing, but still, like getting new screws would probably be nice. Then at the I like Rise of the Beast. Rise of the Beast was really good. I don't know why it got so much hate. Like that still baffles me to this day. It's like Rise of the Beast was still a good movie. Like it's definitely in the top better of the movies. Did we unlock any of the? No, we did not. Bonus gallery? Oh, we unlocked some of the movie stills. Ooh. Oh, right, the dude that made Invincible's working on the new Transformers. Yep. I know some people didn't like it, but I think it was a good film. No, like, dude, like, so, like, I have a bunch of friends who did not like the Transformers live-action movies, and they kind of refused to watch them, but they did grow up watching Beast Wars, and they said if they ever make a Beast Wars movie, they'd go watch it. And we went and saw, we all saw the Beast Wars, we all saw Rise of the Beast together, and they thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's because of the humans incorporation, Wheeljack being changed, lack of Cybertronian scenes. Yeah. Essentially, what was it? Essentially, Transformer Bumblebee kind of super spoiled everybody, and I've been in a discussion several times with like people saying like, "Oh, they should have made a movie just like the opening scene of Bumblebee." Cool, pitch the movie to me. What was going to be the movie? And no one, and every single time, people would have been like, I simply just don't like Age of Extinction Last Night. That's it. I mean, that's still fair. Also, hi, how we doing? Welcome to the welcome to the channel. I can't remember, I don't know if you're a first time or returning because it changed everybody's names. Giving lol. Giving us the end of the War of Cybertron didn't help create space at all. No. I'm new, but I come in. You come in swinging. We apparently have a lot of people who do that to this channel. Like we had another person named Ghost. He did the exact same thing. Like we were playing the Revenge of the Fallen game. Dude just came and just start dropping lore bombs in the chat. I think this is a case of like everybody can agree that The Last Night was not good. Did it have some cool fight scenes? Yes, it did. But that's it. Oh no, correction. I did like Nitro Zeus. Nitro Zeus was one of the best things out of that movie. Because that dude was a character. Yeah, trailer. Oh yeah, also the marketing. Just not the trailers, but the marketing too. Because remember, Nemesis Prime was plastered everywhere for that movie. It's like they did not care about spoiling that movie at all. Because like, you know, it's a Transformers movie, we know it's gonna do well, and we know it's gonna do well anyway, no matter what happens. The fight scenes was good, and Cogman and Nitro Zeus were bangers, yeah. Kind of like BBS, they gave us way too much in trailers. BBS? What do you mean by BBS? Oh, Batman vs. Yeah, no, exactly. They put way too much in the trailers. Like I hate it when they basically put the whole plot in the trailers and they put no mystery, or at least if you're gonna spoil the story, at least put some surprises in the movie. You know? Like, everybody knew Superman was coming back for the Justice League, because you can't really have Justice League without Superman. But the scene where he looks at Flash and how they kept that out of the trailers, at least that I knew of, that was actually kind of a nice touch. I still need to go see the Snyder. I still need to see the Snyder cut of that. But I'm not ready to watch a 4-hour movie, though. Wasn't good, but the final fight was good. Not between Superman, but I mean Doomsday. Oh, they also put in the most important scenes. They did! I'm sorry if anyone disagrees, but the Snyder Cut wasn't worth it. So I'm definitely one of those people where I would pass my final judgment after I see it. I just didn't like the hype building up to it. Like, there were so many people, and I guess the Snyder fans were just so foaming at the mouth. Like, we need to see the actual cut. We need to see the actual cut of the movie. And like, they should have made it a miniseries. Ben finally returns as we're wrapping up for the Forte finally returns as we're wrapping up for the day. Darkseid was sick. I heard they changed his design for the Snyder Cut. Also, Forte, you're actually on a Monday? What's going on? You good? And I hate to say this. I hate to do this to you, dude. I hate to do this to you, bud, but we have to wrap up. We have to call it a day. Because it's 3 o'clock. It's our usual time when we stop. And I also need to start boxing some stuff up to be sent out. Again, Forte, honestly I want Darkseid, but Brainiac would be sick. Dude, Brainiac would be he would have been a great like mid like what Ultron was. Like, he wasn't ultimately a big bad, but like, he wouldn't be like something you build up to, but he would be like a good villain to be like halfway through. And you could always bring him back. And you could build him up too. Like, do exactly like what the animated series did, where you drop hints of him in the in the very beginning of the show, and then you just build up to him that way. Duh. That's how you that's how you can understand the threat. I'd rather see Vandal Savage first. I feel Brainiac is too big. Fair. He would mess with their heads first. I still I see Brainiac being like definitely like a huge villain. Like, you could definitely put it off as like still the type that you build up to. Have his first wave. Don't do the whole Superman. Don't do the typical comic book movie thing where he's only in one movie. No, put him in one movie as he starts putting off. and then it's revealed at the end of the movie that he sent out a drone. He didn't send out his main body. And now he's like, okay, cool. I learned what your powers are. Now to prep for you. You know? I mean, Injustice did bring it so well. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let me go ahead and get out of here. You guys got me yapping. But I need to get things done, or I'll be on here yapping until I have to go to work. So let me do my whole outro thing. Oh yeah, jump scare everybody. I want the Injustice League from Young Justice to be what forms the Justice League due to Justice League main villains. I can see that. Work time. I know Forte. I know he's as good as Batman with prep time. Yeah, because he's a living learning computer. He's just basically the bad guy version of Batman. Because remember, you can only pull off stunts. He's just like Batman in that sense of like you can only do stuff to him once. He's like, okay, cool, that was a nice trick. You can never get away with it again. Because I already figured out how to counter it, which is fair. Because you can only surprise somebody like that, like maybe a handful of times. Anyway, guys, let me go ahead and jump off of here for the day. Thank you, Al, for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time for more of the PS2 Transformers the game. And of course, if you I'll catch you later. And if you want to check out, we do have past. I do put up all the VODs of every single stream that we've had so far. So you can go as far back to like the very first, like the Xbox 360 version of Transformers the game, Revenge of the Fallen, War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, all of that, as well as past other games, but those are very rough. We are currently on a project to beat every single console Transformers game. The PS2 version and the Wii version of other games are just the exact same, or just bonus filler at this point. But anyway, if you guys want to support the channel, go check out other videos. Go be sure, of course, do the YouTube thing. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Share it amongst your friends, and of course, if you want to join the Discord, and we will keep the discussion going over there too. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to Forte. But, so until tomorrow, guys, we'll be back with more Transformers the game. I am gone, I am Ghost, I'm out of here in past tense, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Oh no, the end button got covered up. No!